Hi everybody, I've turned my attention to Mechwarrior 5, getting all the mods together and everything else. One of the most important mod managers you should have is actually MW5 Load Order Manager. Very, very important to have. Otherwise, you're going to run into some massive issues. Now, I've been jumping back and forth trying to figure out which one do I want. Right now, I've tested out the Mechwarrior version 2, which is really quite interesting actually, which I do enjoy. I'm also going to be taking a closer look at the YAML, yet another whatever. It's a complete overhaul. Tons of mechs, stuff like that. But anyway, when I'll be doing videos on each sort of thing. Now the ones that I'm going to be always keeping installed is going to be a formation changer. The mech bundle is required for certain other things that you have here. Mechwarrior compatibility, since I'm using Mechwarrior, you have to have that on. Otherwise, if I turn that off, it's going to tell me it's missing a dependency. So if I go here, it's telling me the mod I need to have active. There, it's now off. It'll also tell you if there's any overriding things going on. It's good to always keep the colors that you're seeing here, the colors that they are. But you're going to end up having an issue where you're going to have, you either have the black, otherwise, or you have green, or amber, or red. Red is not good. You have to try to figure out a different configuration in order to load it. Sometimes red will just stay red, and that's not good. You don't want that to have that happen. Now, I found the Ultra Visual and Weather version 2 incredible, including the Von biomes. Very, very nice. But anyway, if I turn this on, see how it turns red? Which means I'm going to have to up and down the mod load order. Now, anything which is below, okay, this here is going to override this one here if there's files which it both uses. So the one above it takes precedence. The one below it doesn't. Okay? I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Other games out there for modifications, the one below it takes precedence, while the one above it doesn't take precedence. Yeah. Like if you do any mods for like the Fallout series or Skyrim or Oblivion, it's always the one below it. It takes precedence. It takes precedence over the last one that you used or anything before it. Where in this one, it's the one above it which does the opposite. I know, confusing, and you have to figure it out. Some mod managers out there, they don't tell you diddly squat, so you have to really, really take a close look at what you're doing. Test, and test again, sort of thing. Now the global illumination enhanced. I don't know. I find the ultra visual far, far superior. Okay, so the ones I have here right now, sound enhancement. Boy, you get some nice sound out of that. Cockpit glass. It makes it look like you actually have a glass separating you from your seat and the outside. Remove jump ship animation because that's a real pain in the arse. No friendly fire, so if you do happen to hit your friendlies or they happen to hit you, it doesn't do any damage to you. Which by right, it should be turned off, right? But I'm not going to do that. It's a pain in my butt. Me shooting off one of my buddy's arms when it shouldn't be. Better salvage shares and that compatibility pack is if you're using Merc, you're definitely going to be using this for a number of other mods as well outside of Merc Tech. formation changer. Nice, you can change up the formations of your mechs, which is something. See, what really gets me about Mechwarrior 5 is that they've um, didn't add a whole bunch of stuff to the game. Like they've taken the cheap way out. They're giving you a cockpit, but they have paste-ons for the pictures. No. I mean, I would have taken the console itself and really high-teched it to the point where you have visual screens with the person's screen face on it and all this other stuff. All the dev did was do a copy and paste job. It's just a cheap way of doing things. It's really quite sad. They had an opportunity to do things right and they just squandered. They did it the fast way. It makes them earn some extra cash, and that's all they did it for. So let me see. Advanced career start. That's not. It's not. It is pretty advanced in a way, but it interferes with the Merc Tech. Larger market seems to have a real issue. The TT rules and AI mod, very, very good to have, but you really have to jimmy with it in order to make it work right. The pilot overhaul, again, it's something. See, even though that's an amber, and it should work over right, it's going to have a real issue with advanced career start. If you have that active, you have to jimmy with it in order to get it to work right. Coyote's missions, something very interesting to have because it creates all new missions for you and everything else. Let me see. Mech Lab, you're definitely going to be requiring for YAML and all that. But okay, my next video is going to be me showing what I have set up right here.